All right, now those of you who are looking and you see the cow sitting on the screen. For those of you who are listening to the audio, my favorite foul comes to us from the Pac-12 and is featuring the California Bears. Now, some of you might be saying, "Cal Bears, I mean, why? They suck. They're terrible." That's exactly why I'm doing the favorite foul on the California Bears because the California Golden Bears are 0-11 this season. 0-11. They are ranked dead last in the Pac-12. When I say dead last, I mean dead last. They haven't won a game. They are I believe they are the lone winless team of the major teams in the major conference. That doesn't sit well with me. Okay, when you are the lone team who has not won a game this season, and we are in the mid part of we going to the mid part of December, by the way. So basically, a month and like 2 weeks in, you guys haven't won a single game. I'm trying to figure out what is going on with the Cowboys. You started off the season dropping every game. Well, you dropped every game. You lost to UC Davis by 10. That was to start the season, and that was at home. And then Kansas State comes to town, and they beat you by 9, 63-54. So you're 0-2. Okay. That's a bad start to the season. Okay, you're just having a bad start to the season. They'll get it. They're in the Pac-12. They're in the major conference. They'll figure it out. UC San Diego comes in and they beat you 64-62. Yo, and 3 now. 0-3. Okay. This is very interesting here. Then you play Southerner on November 18th, and Southerner beats you 74-66. What in tarnation is going on here? What is going on here? What is going on here? So I'm looking at these teams here, like UC Davis. What is UC Davis? UC Davis is currently 6-3 on the season. 6-3 on the season. Okay. Let's go to University of California, San Diego. Their record. They are 4-4 as of right now. 4-4. Now you got beat by Southern. Matter of fact, you was Southern's first win. That was 0-3 going into that game before they met y'all in California and they beat you. Now what is Southern record since then? What is Southern overall record? Southern overall record right now is 4-5. Then you played Texas State, and Texas State beat you. At home, by the way, 59-55. Texas State's record right now is what? Out in the Sun Belt Conference. 6-4. And you get beat by TCU. We ain't gonna give no flack on now. It is TCU. TCU does have a pretty good basketball program out here in the Big 12. So we gonna let you go on that one. So you lost to Kansas State, who was 9-1, and you lost to TCU, who was 8-1. Okay, understandable. Then you lose to Clemson. Matter of fact, you lost to TCU and Clemson came into the Emerald Coast Classic, and Clemson beat you pretty good. Beat you by 8. Clemson's having a pretty good season as of right now. If I remember correctly, Clemson right now is sitting overall they are 8-3, so they're having a good season. Okay, your two losses came against good teams. Okay, at TCU and home to Clemson. Okay, but you lost to Texas State, Southern, UC San Diego, UC Davis, and then you open the Pac-12 matchup with the good old USC, and they put it on you because it is USC after all. 66-51. That's the month of November. That is 0-8 for the entire month of November. Now we in December. You played the fourth ranked Arizona Wildcats at Arizona. Yeah, we all know what's coming in that one. As you can see, 81-68. Okay, then you play Eastern Washington, and they beat you 50-48. You are 0-10 at this point, and you lost to Eastern Washington. And Eastern Washington, let's see what Eastern Washington is like. Eastern Washington, the Big Sky. They are literally 4-6. 4-6 as of right now. So if I'm looking at this correctly, we have a California team here who is part of the Pac-12, a major conference, which means that makes you a major team inside of a major conference. And you have lost to the Big West by way of UC Davis and UC San Diego. So you lost to two Big West teams, with one of them being above 500, one at 500. Just I'm just going through the game. Okay, you lost two Big 12 teams in Kansas State and TCU. We forgive you on that one. You lost to Southerner, who is a Southwest Atlantic Coast team, a SWAC team at that. You lost to them. They are 4-5. So you lost to an HBCU team school as well. Okay. That was part of the Emerald Coast to Coast Classic as well. And that was at home. You lost to Texas State in the Sun Belt. And girl, talk about TCU. You lost to Clemson, okay. You lost to USC, okay. And you lost to Eastern Washington. So you lost to two Big West schools, a SWAC school, a Sun Belt school, and you lost to a Big West school, if I'm correct, with East Washington, a Big Sky school. Two Big West schools with California Davis and California San Diego. You lost to a SWAC school in Southerner. You lost to a Sun Belt school in Texas State, and you lost to a Big Sky school in East Washington. You lost to five mid-major programs already. Five mid-major programs already. And of course, there's you lost to USC, you lost to Arizona, you lost to Clemson, TCU, and Kansas State. And then, by the way, you got beat by Butler 2 days ago, 82-58. But we know Butler. We understand Butler. Butler's a part of the A10, so Butler has a reputation of beating schools, so Big East schools. So yeah, we got you on that. You're 0-11. And if I'm looking at these scores correctly, I think y'all haven't reached 80 in none of these games. Let me see. You scored 65 in your first loss, 54, 62, 66, 55, 48, 59, 51, 68, 48, and 58. Y'all haven't reached 70 now one time this year. Y'all haven't reached 70 points one time this year. The closest you came to reaching 70, oh, by the way, Eastern Washington, you want to score 48 points within itself. The closest you have come to scoring 70 was against Southern when you scored 66, which was one more point that you scored against UC Davis. Now I'll take that back. You scored 68 against Arizona, but they dropped 81 on you. I'll take that back. But still, that is terrible. Now, I have to look at y'all and figure out what the hell's going on because your next game, which is right on the screen right here, to finish the month of December, you're at Santa Clara. Santa Clara is 8-3 on the season, by the way. That should be interesting. Santa Clara they played UCF. They took an L on that one. They beat DePaul, BB school, so I can give them credit on that one. They beat Eastern Washington. Their second game of the season. Yeah, I don't see them. But yet they have UC Irvine. No, they have Portland State on tomorrow. They have UC Irvine 2 days after that before they play you guys in California. And you telling me y'all can't win that game? And the fact that it got to the point where they have Santa Clara as a 79% favorite to win this game for the ESPN. That is alarming for a major program like Cal, who's in the Pac-12. That's how bad it is. Cal is a team that it is terrible. It's terrible. So I'm just give you a sneak peek of how terrible it is. But you have Santa Clara coming up. Then you have UT Arlington before you play Utah and Colorado. You guys are averaging 57.6 points per game. Your defense, you're giving up 67.3 a game, so you're getting blown out by 10 points a game. Okay. You only make 4 threes a game, which is abysmal. The point difference is about 10. We can keep going now. This is just the beginning. You only averaging 28 rebounds a game, which is terrible. You shooting 39% from the field. 39% from the field. It is abysmal. You average 8 to 9 assists a game. 8 to 9 assists a game. And you turn the ball over 13 times a game. You average more turnovers than you do assists. What the work? How is y'all still a part of the Pac-12 at this moment in time? The Pac-12 need to get rid of y'all for basketball purposes because this is the abysmal from the Pac-12. To have a team that is this terrible to be in a major conference, y'all need to go down to the mid majors. Y'all need to figure out how to win again, okay? Because for some odd reason, you guys are just terrible. You're not terrible. I mean, look at this. From 1996 all the way to 2017, you see the three coaches have been Braun, Mike Montgomery, and Cuzo Martin. Y'all were competing. Do you see this? Y'all were competing. But Winking Jones in 2017 to Mark Fox, who's the current head coach right now, it's been abysmal. It's been abysmal. The last time y'all seen a postseason was in 2017. That was Martin's last year coaching. When you went to the NIT and you got beat in the first round. The last time you been to the tournament was in the early 2000s when you got upset by freaking Wyoming. Not Wyoming, Hawaii. In the first round. Between Jones and Fox, the California Golden Bears are 38-84. That is a 31 win percentage since 2017. It is very disgraceful to see such utter. I don't even have the word for it right now. I don't even have the word for it right now. I don't know what to call it. This is abysmal. Okay, this is atrocious. This is, oh my gosh, this is terrible. And 4+ years, y'all can only win 31% of your games. 31, and you're a major team in a major conference. What is this? What is, my God, what is this? Please tell me what is this? So Cal, you guys are a major, and I mean major flagrant foul to the Pac-12, to the NCAA, and to the basketball fans out there in the West Coast.